hopefully, what I just put in front of it, it's not in the camera. But what's good, y'all? I am back with a new video. Before I start the video, and I explain to y'all why I'm doing this. I'm doing this go follow my main YouTube, which is SouthfieldBornLJ. Follow my main TikTok, foreverlj, soon to be foreverlj. Go follow my Twitter, foreverlj. My other Twitter, Lovejoy Pics, the one where I'll be putting all my pics at. Go subscribe to SouthfieldBornLJ Vlog, SouthfieldBornLJ Live. I will put them all on the screen. Links will be in the description and my Beacons link. So my Beacons link. Go to my Instagram, foreverlj. My other two TikToks, SouthfieldBornLJ, foreverlj POVs. Now to the video. I started this page because I fell in love with a thing called Prize Picks. Sports betting. Prize Picks is a way to make money and put money in and potentially double or even 1,000 extra money. So if I put in $20, I could potentially get 150x on that 20. So if we do 20 times 150, that's $3,000. But it can even go up to like 200 or 1,000x, on there. I know the first amount of money that I've made that was so big to me was about 560. I put in $20 and I power played it and I got 560. But the thing about sports betting for me, I do it to make more money, and I see a way to create a life for myself. I grew a love for it, but I also grew a love for data, sitting down and seeing the highs, the highs and the lows, the trade-offs, the guarantees, the low guarantees, the profits, seeing inputs and outputs, seeing what's worth more and what's gonna get more, or what's most likely to hit. Actually sitting down, looking at the last 5, or going to StatMuse. I fell in love with data. I'm gonna show you guys my research. For my research, I use StatMuse, and I also use Prize Picks. Well, most betting apps have it. The 3 that I use the most, I use Better, I use Underdog, and I use Prize Picks. So throughout this channel, I'll be using all 3 apps, but Prize Picks, most specifically, they have a thing where they show, the last 5. So most people don't even know that. Most people just say, hey, I like you today, so I'm gonna choose you, and you today. But I learned, if you look at the last 5, if you look at the last 5 games played, you can see okay, what's gonna hit. Will all betting apps, including Prize Picks, will all betting apps and including Prize Picks, they also offer you goblins. So for me, if I see the last 5 and they look like it's gonna hit, or the last 5, the first 2 are to the right are green, the other 3 towards the left are red, I'll go with the last 5 and I'll choose that goblin. I've learned what's likely to hit and what's not gonna hit. Me just saying the last 5, I've made so much money off of. Now I'm gonna show you how much I've won. I've made about 5. This is my first year, ever sports. This is my 4th year sports betting. Let's go. Let's see for this way. This is my first year ever. This is my first year ever sports gambling. I put in money and I made a lot of money. I've made almost 14 or 15 bands this year off of just sports betting. I paid my rent off of sports betting. I was able to buy my car. I put on the screen. by sports betting. So I thought to myself, if I can do this, if I can master this craft, I can also push it and help others to make more money. I can also work towards, I'm an influencer. I'm not just a sports analyst. I'm a full-fledged influencer, in the industry. I'm an actor. I do modeling, social media. But on the side, why not have a different income? Why not help others make money also? So I said, okay, instead of just making a Patreon, let me actually make this a whole different income other than social media, acting, and modeling, which is my main income, my main focus. But let me, actually put the work in and make this an actual income. So I'm doing that. So I decided, okay, I already have the Twitter. I'll make the YouTube. The Discord won't just be, me and like sports betting. It'll also be like for my community. So if my community wants to partake in that, it'll be a whole different bench where you can buy into. I'll give you the road for it, whatever. But I said, yeah, why not actually full-fledged and full go into it? So today, this is my first video. Again, I can show you guys my research. I've been researching heavily. I'll show you guys that. On this channel, I'll be doing underdog streaks where every Sunday I'll do a video, and I'm gonna do an underdog streak where I'll do an underdog series where every week on Sunday I'll start a new streak, and I'll build that streak up to where, every day every day I'll make a video of me with my research, and then I will actually sit down with you guys and actually, do the picks that way. That's something that I'll do for y'all. And we all cash out on that Saturday or that next Sunday, and then we start a brand new one on that Sunday. I'll be doing that. I'll be doing I'll be doing goblin slips, demon slips, all of that on prize picks, better, everything, man. So this is gonna be a fun journey, a way to help me build my community on the sports side, and also bring it back to my main social media, my main goals. I will be sponsored by Better. I will be sponsored by Underdog, and I will also be sponsored by Prize Picks by the end of 2026. That's my goal as far as sports betting. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, man. Like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more.